From inside the press box at Firebird Stadium, located on the campus of Free State High School in Lawrence, Kansas, we are here for the final week of the regular season as the Eagles of Olathe North come to town to take on the Free State Firebirds. It is senior night for Free State and also their annual Pink Out game to show their support for those that are battling breast cancer. Whether you are tuning in on a10varsity.com or on YouTube, we appreciate you choosing to spend your Friday night with us. My name is Austin Eckert, and this is the regular season finale edition of Kansas High School football here in 2023. Tonight, we have a battle of two top 25 teams in the state of Kansas who both have 6-1 overall records. Free State comes into tonight's game looking for a bounce back win. They come into the contest as the 18th ranked team in the state of Kansas. Last week, they lost their first game of the season in overtime to their crosstown rivals Lawrence High, 31 to 24. And now tonight, they get their opportunity to get an important bounce back win. Not only are they trying to deliver for the 22 players that are being introduced and honored here on senior night, but they are also playing for a share of the Sunflower League Conference title. The Firebirds have not won a Sunflower League championship since 2018, yet they have a chance tonight to clinch their share. This would also be the first conference title under head coach Kevin Stewart. All things considered for the Firebirds, a win tonight will build up some great momentum going into the playoffs starting next week. On the other side, Olathe North is looking to spoil this senior night celebration and to go into the postseason with a 3-game winning streak after taking down Shawnee Mission West and Mill Valley at home in their past 2 games. They are currently tied for first with Gardner Edgerton in the 6A East standings. A win tonight for the Eagles will secure them a top seed for the playoffs, which again will all start next week. A lot to play for in tonight's regular season finale between number 6, Olathe North, and number 18, Free State. Who will come out on top? Keep it here as kickoff will be coming up next. You are watching Kansas High School football on a10varsity.com.
At Price Chopper, we're always chopping prices. We're here before the sun comes up until long after it goes down, working hard to keep prices low for your family. From the cashiers at the front of the store to our teammates in the back, throughout every department, we're all dedicated to bringing you your favorite food at prices you love. For freshness, selection, and low prices, Kansas City knows. Price Chopper. At Price Chopper, we're always chopping price.
This isn't just any burger run. This is a burger run for Whataburger Sweet and Spicy Bacon Burger. 2 fresh all-beef patties with melty cheese, grilled onions, crispy bacon, and sweet and spicy pepper sauce. One for you, one for him, and one for your unofficial roommate, Brad. Always order an extra. You know, for Brad. The all-time favorite sweet and spicy bacon burger from Whataburger, just like you like it.
Jack Stack carryout comes in clutch.
And we welcome you back for our live coverage of Kansas High School football here on a10varsity.com. My name is Austin Eckert, and once again, thank you for spending your Friday night with us. Earlier, a moment ago, Free State honored all 22 of their seniors during pregame as they celebrated senior night. This Firebird team is led on offense by one of their 22 senior players, Wesley Edison. The senior quarterback is looking to lead his team to victory and to go out on senior night with a victory and a share of the Sunflower League Conference title. However, the Eagles of Olathe North will need a victory tonight if they want to secure a top seed in the Kansas high school football playoffs. It all starts with giving the ball to senior running back TJ Porter. And Porter, for the Eagles, is averaging 135 yards in a game this season and will pose a big test to the Firebirds' run defense. They are also led by junior quarterback Jamison Sarver, who has thrown for 960 yards and 8 touchdowns this season. However, there's a big reason why Olathe North is sitting at the number 6 spot in the state right now, and it is their defense. They've only given up 14 points total in their past two matchups, as I brought up earlier. And on the season, they've only given up 17.7 points on average, and I have to say that's pretty solid for a defense that Olathe North has. But with that being said, the Firebirds have a true test tonight at home against one of the best defensive groups in the state here on senior night. And like I said a moment ago, it's also the annual Pink Out game as they honor those who are fighting breast cancer right now and to show their support for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So it looks like Free State will be the ones to kick it off first, and they will get the kickoff in the second half. So Olathe North will start off with the ball here in just a moment. The Firebirds looking to bounce back after last week's loss to Lawrence High, while Olathe North looks to continue their winning streak to 3 games and to go into the postseason riding high. Both of these teams are 6-1, and we are underway for the regular season finale as the kickoff will sail towards the corner of the end zone and it'll go back in the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes Olathe North. They start off with the ball. They're going to start at their own 20 with the touchback. And like I said earlier, they've got a really good running back in Porter, who again is averaging 135 yards in a single game throughout these past 7 games. The Firebird defense, they got a true test ahead of them. First down and 10 at the 20-yard line. He'll hand the ball off, or no, he'll flip it out to the right, and that's going to be caught. Quick wide receiver screen. He jukes the defender. He's down the far sideline. He stays on his feet, and he's going to get pushed out at around midfield. So a quick wide receiver screen is how we start off this ball game. And they get to about midfield, and it's going to be first down for the Eagles. And now it's going to be first down and 10 at around midfield. They'll mark the ball on the right hash at the 49-yard line of Free State. So the Eagles are already in Firebird territory. First down and 10. Here's the handoff to the left side. He's going to get tackled at around the 49-yard line, so nothing going right there. And it'll be second down and 10. Olathe North with 2 very convincing wins in their last 2 games. Like I said, the defense for the Eagles, they've only allowed 14 points in total. And for the Firebirds, they got a true test ahead of them on offense. Here's the pass down the middle. That's going to be dropped in, incomplete. That pass was intended for Vincent Valdez. He tried to bring that ball in with one hand, but couldn't bring it in. It's going to bring up third down and 10. Almost a big play for the Eagles. But Sarver placed that ball pretty well into the hands of Valdez, but it was just out of the reach. Third down and 10 coming up. 10:57 left to go here in the first quarter. Quick wide receiver screen out to the right. He's at the 45. He jukes the defender, and he's going to get tackled at around the 42. So he's going to be short of the first down marker. We'll see if they go for it. And if you were here for last week's game, I was here for the city showdown between Free State and Lawrence High. Saw a lot of fourth down opportunities, a lot of fourth down conversions, and that might be what we will see tonight. But we do have a timeout on the field, and it's going to be on Free State, so they have already taken their first timeout here in the first half. When we come back, it'll be 4th down and 3 at the 42-yard line of Free State.
Jacks that carryout comes in clutch.
And we welcome you back to our live coverage of Kansas high school football here on A10varsity.com. It is 4th down and 3 for Olathe North at the Firebird 43-yard line. They'll mark the ball on the right hash. It's going to be 4th down and 3. It looks like they're going to go for it. Here's the snap. They'll hand it up the middle. And is he going to get enough for the first down? We will see. It's going to be close. They're going to put the ball at around the 39-yard line. We'll see if they move the chains. And it is going to be a first down. So the handoff up the middle is good enough for the first down. And the Eagles are now 1 for 1 in 4th downs tonight. First down and 10 at the 39. They'll hand the ball back up. No, they'll keep it up the middle with the quarterback keeper with Sarver. He's only going to get a gain of a couple right there. Not much going. Gain of about 4. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6. 2 minutes into this ball game, Olathe North has already converted on a 4th down. Quick pass out to the right. That's going to be caught at around the 27-yard line. It'll be another Eagle first down. Quick out route to the right is going to be enough for the 3rd first down that we've seen here in this opening drive. 9:55 left to go here in the first quarter. No score. Olathe North has already converted on a 4th down here in this opening drive. Quarterback keeper up to the right side. He's down the sideline, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds at around the 22-yard line. So it's going to be a gain of about 5 for Sarver. It'll end up being a gain of 4. And they'll put the ball at around the 24-yard line. Two receivers out to the left, 2nd down and 6 at the 23-yard line. He'll take the snap. He'll keep it up the middle with the quarterback keeper again. And he's going to get pushed in the backfield, and I don't think he's going to get much right there. And a 3rd down coming up here for the Eagles. Only a gain of 1 right there for Sarver. 3rd down and 5 at the 22-yard line. Trips out to the left. Quick wide receiver screen out to the left. He jukes a defender. He's at the 20. He's down the middle of the field. He jukes another defender, and he's into the end zone for the first score of the night. Touchdown, Olathe North. Quick bubble screen out to Aiden Bruce as he juked a couple of defenders and ran into the end zone for the first score of the night. Extra point coming up here for the Eagles. Snap spot, the kick is up, and it is through the uprights. No, they're going to say no good. He missed it. It's hard to tell from my angle, but he misses the extra point. However, the Eagles do get 6 on the board, and we are now at Olathe North 6, Free State 0. We'll keep it here for right now, but let's kind of quickly recap what we saw in that first drive, folks. So a wide receiver screen out to the right, got him a gain of about 20 to midfield at around the 49-yard line. And then Olathe North was in a position where it was 4th down and 3 at the 39-yard line. They went for it. They handed it off up the middle and got a first down. And then they threw a couple of more screens and then a quick bubble screen to Aiden Bruce. And again, he juked a couple of defenders. It was a nice play from Bruce. And he found his way into the end zone. And the Eagles missed their extra point, and it's now 6-0. 9:06 left to go here in the first quarter. And the Firebirds will get their first opportunity to take over on offense. Led by senior quarterback Wesley Edison, the 6'3", 200-pound quarterback. And here's the kickoff. Going to be a short kick. It's going to be fielded at around the 15-yard line. He'll return it up to the right side, and he gets tripped up at around the 25-yard line. So a decent return for the Firebirds. And now they'll take over at their own 25-yard line. They'll put the ball at around the 26-yard line, but nevertheless, this will be the Firebirds' first offensive drive of the game. First down and 10 at the 26-yard line. Wesley Edison in shotgun, trips out to the left. Play action. He looks to his left, and he's going to be met in the backfield, and he's just going to throw it out of bounds as he eludes a couple of defenders, and we have laundry on the field. There's a flag at around the 15-yard line. We'll see what the call is on the field. Not sure what happened. It could be a holding call, could be personal foul on the defense. We will see. Well, it looks like this is going to be on the Eagles. And I'm being told that this might be a face mask penalty, but penalty will be on the Eagles. And that'll move the Firebirds up a few yards. So the Firebirds, they almost got sacked right there. Wesley Edison tried to elude a couple of sacks right there and just threw it out of bounds. And now they'll move the ball up to the 41-yard line with the penalty. 8:55 left to go here in the first quarter. First down and 10 at the 41. He'll send a receiver in motion from left to right. He takes the snap. He looks to his right. He's flushed. He pump fakes. He rolls out to his left. He runs down the far sideline. He's at the 50. He jukes a defender, and he gets pushed out of bounds at around the 42-yard line. Wesley Edison couldn't find an open receiver and took it upon himself to keep it with his legs and rolls out to his left down the far sideline for a first down. And now it's going to be first down and 10 at the Eagle 44-yard line. First time that the Firebirds have been in Eagle territory. Trips out to the right this time. Grant Lincoln is to Edison's right. He takes the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle. He's very patient, and he gets tripped up at around the 37-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 7 right there. It's going to be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down and 5 coming up. 6-0 Olathe North is the score with about 8 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Two receivers out to the right. Edison drops back to pass. He looks down the middle, and it's going to be out of the reach of Landon Leipold, and the pass is going to fall incomplete. Edison tried to connect with Leipold on the pass. It was just out of the reach, and now it's going to be third down and 5. And that'll stop the clock with about 7 minutes and 54 seconds. Trips out to the right again. Wesley Edison in shotgun with Lincoln to his right. He takes the snap. He rolls out to his right. He's going to keep it on the option, and he gets tripped up at around the 35-yard line. We'll see where they mark the ball, but it will be enough for another first down. And like what we saw last week, if you guys tuned in to the Free State Lawrence High football game, the City Showdown, there are a lot of quarterback runs from both quarterbacks. And like what we just saw from Wesley Edison, he's in shotgun. He takes the snap. He looks to his left. He's flushed. He can't find an open receiver. He's just going to keep it himself. He jukes a couple of defenders and takes a shot to the back. But he's going to get tackled at around the 28-yard line. It looks like he's going to be okay, but that was quite the shot right there. I don't know if I would have been able to take that tackle right there. But nevertheless, he's all right. We got trips out to the left this time. Second down and about 7 to go at the 28-yard line. And again, Edison couldn't find an open receiver. Kept it himself again. And now Lincoln will shift to Edison's left. He takes the snap, play action pass. He looks down the far sideline, and it is going to fall incomplete. Edison threw that ball into double coverage off to the far sideline. Pass is incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down and 7. And the Firebirds haven't given the ball to Lincoln at all so far in this drive. And you'd have to think with how he did last week, you'd give him a few carries, especially in these situations. Edison takes the snap. He rolls out to his right. He fires. That's going to be caught at around the 21-yard line. But will it be enough for the first down, as the first down marker is around the 21-yard line? But will it be enough? Yes, it will. And the Firebirds get the first down, and they are now approaching the red zone. First down and 10 at the 21. Trips out to the left. They fumble it. Who falls on top of it? Edison and Lincoln didn't pay attention to the ball right there. Missed execution. But the Firebirds fall on top of it. Almost a costly mistake for this offense, who has done an excellent job of driving down the field against one of the best defensive groups in all of Kansas high school football so far this season. 6 minutes left to go here in this one in the first quarter. Edison takes the snap. He hands it off to Lincoln this time. He jukes a couple of defenders, and he gets inside the 10-yard line. And it's going to be first down and goal for the Firebirds, and they are now in the red zone. And they give the ball to Lincoln, and they get another first down, and it's going to be first down and goal at around the 9-yard line. Edison in shotgun. He keeps it himself to the right side on the option play, and he's going to get tripped up at around the 5-yard line. And now second and goal coming up at around the 6-yard line. They'll put the ball on the left hash this time. 5:15 left to go in the first. 2 receivers out to the right this time. Edison takes the snap. He hands it off to the left side. He breaks a couple of defenders, and he's going to get met and pushed back in the backfield. And that was Lincoln on the carry. 3rd down and goal now coming up. What do you do if you're the Firebirds? Do you try to throw one in the back of the end zone, or do you keep it with maybe another quarterback run or hand it off to Lincoln? We will see. 3rd down and goal coming up at the 4-yard line. They'll put the ball in the middle of the field this time. Edison is all by himself in shotgun. Oh, it's going to be a trick play. They'll throw it out to Edison. Is he into the end zone? It is a touchdown. Landon Leipold takes the snap at quarterback, throws it out to Edison on a bubble screen, and Edison rumbles his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And now the Firebirds can take the lead with the extra point. Yusef Iskandrani is out for the extra point. Snap spot, the kick is up, and the line drive kick goes through the uprights. And Free State takes the lead with 4:31 left to go here in the first quarter. Your score, Free State 7, Olathe North 6. When we come back, Olathe North will look to respond on offense after giving up the touchdown. You're listening to Kansas High School Football here on A10Varsity.com.
That carryout comes in clutch.
And we welcome you back to our live coverage of Kansas high school football here on A10Varsity.com. My name's Austin Eckert. Landon Leipold takes the snap at quarterback, throws a bubble screen out to Wesley Edison for the touchdown on 3rd down and goal at the 4-yard line. So the Firebirds getting a little trickery on offense, and it results in 6, and they are now up by 1. Yusef Iskandrani will now kick it off for the Firebirds, and they'll send it back to the Eagles. Both of these teams have opened up the game with a touchdown, as the kickoff will sail out of the back of the end zone for the touchback. So Olathe North will come back out onto the field on offense. And they started the ball game with the ball. They converted on a 4th down and 3 at around the 39-yard line of Free State and got it. And then threw a quick little bubble screen out to Aiden Bruce for the touchdown. They didn't get the extra point, so they're down by 1. It'll be 1st down and 10 at their own 20. 4:31 left to go here in the first quarter. Quick out route to the right, and he drops it, and it's going to fall incomplete. And that pass was intended for Aiden Bruce, who caught the touchdown earlier for the Eagles. So now it'll be 2nd down and 10, and they'll stop the clock with 4:27 left to go here in the first quarter. 2 receivers out to the right. They'll hand the ball off to the left side, and he's not going to get much right there, as he only gets a gain of about 2. He was brought down by Parker Moore right there, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 8 to go. Two receivers out to the left this time for the Eagles. He'll take the snap. He looks to his left. He's flushed in the backfield, and he is going to get met and sacked at around the 11-yard line. And on the sack was Hiram Veano. The 6'3", 305-pound defensive lineman gets the sack, and it's going to be 4th down for the Eagles, and they'll have to punt it away. A quick little pooch kick. It's going to be a really good punt. It's going to be bounced around at around the 40-yard line. It takes a good Eagle bounce, and they'll down it at around the 36-yard line, and that's where Free State will take over on offense. So the Firebird defense getting an important stop on defense, and now they'll take over at the 36-yard line. So to quickly recap what we saw in their last drive for the Firebirds, it resulted in a screen pass out to Wesley Edison from London Leipold for the touchdown. And the Firebirds got a little tricky towards the end, and we'll see if they do more of that here in this next drive. Wesley Edison, a quick little pass in the middle. It's going to be taken away and intercepted. Intercepted at around midfield. He's down the near sideline, and he's going to get tackled at around the 26. Quick slant pattern out to Liam Stramberg, it looked like. And the defender just took the ball out of his hands, and he picks off Wesley Edison. What a play by the Eagle defense. It looked like that was Jalen Watson on the interception. What a play by him. And what a quick turnaround here in the first quarter. 3:10 left to go here in the first quarter. And the Eagles will take over at the 26-yard line. Quick bubble screen out to the right. He'll dump it off to Porter. He shakes a couple of defenders, and he gets tripped up at around the 21-yard line. So Jalen Watson took the ball out of Stramberg's hands, took it away at around midfield, and he returned it to about the 26-yard line. And that's how Olathe North got the ball back after having to punt it away. We do have a stoppage of play real quick. Not sure if everyone was set. We'll see what's going on here on the field real quick. Looks like the official has something to say. It looks like it's going to be a penalty on the Firebirds. It looks like it's going to be a face mask penalty from what the officials indicated. So that moves the Eagles up a few yards. So it's a face mask penalty. I didn't see a single flag thrown on the field, but I must have not seen it. It must have been on the far sideline or something. I didn't see the flag on the field. But it's going to be first down and 10 now at around the 12-yard line. Trips out to the left this time. Sarver takes the snap. He'll keep it himself up to the left side. He cuts to the middle, and he's going to get tackled at around the 6-yard line. And it'll be second down and about 4 to go at around the 6-yard line. Sarver keeping it himself. And like I said, both Edison and Sarver, they're going to keep it on the ground quite a bit, kind of like what we saw last week with Lawrence High and Free State. Both of these quarterbacks are mobile, and they can run around with their feet if they really need to. Tight formation, second down and 4. Here's the snap. He cuts to the left side, and he is untouched, and he goes into the end zone, and that's TJ Porter. He finds an opening, and he goes into the end zone untouched. Touchdown, Olathe North. And now the Eagles will come on to attempt the extra point and hopefully knock it through the uprights this time, unlike their last touchdown. Snap spot, the kick is up, and it is good. And Olathe North capitalizes off of the turnover and finds the end zone for 6. And they are up 13-7 over the Free State Firebirds. When we come back, Free State will look to respond after the turnover and after giving up the touchdown. You're listening to Kansas High School Football here on A10varsity.com.
At Price Chopper, we're always chopping prices. Just like we're always making sure to keep our shelves stocked with the affordable, high-quality food your family loves. We're here to ensure the products you want are always right where you need them, when you need them. And with budget-friendly options on every shelf, you can be sure you're getting the very best for less. For freshness, selection, and low prices, Kansas City knows. Price Chopper.
And we welcome you back to our live coverage of Kansas High School football here on A10varsity.com. My name is Austin Eckert, and once again, thank you all so much for joining us here for this Friday night edition of Kansas High School football. It's the regular season finale for both of these teams. But Olathe North capitalizes off of the interception, and TJ Porter finds the end zone for 6 as the kickoff will sail into the end zone, and it'll be ruled as a touchback. Now let's quickly talk about what happened a moment ago when Olathe North had to punt it away, and then all of a sudden they got the ball back. Jalen Watson took it out of the hands of Liam Stramberg at around midfield for the interception. There's a quick little slant pattern from Edison to Stramberg, and then Watson just took it out of the hands of Stramberg and ran it back for a considerable amount of yards, and then they took over at Firebird 26, and then they found the end zone with TJ Porter to make the score 13-7. The Firebird offense will now take over. It'll be first down and 10 at the 20-yard line. Edison will keep it himself up the middle. He doesn't get really much right there. Looks like he's not going to get much right there. It's going to be second down and 10 this time. 2:10 left to go here in the first quarter. And the Eagles capitalized off of the interception and found the end zone for 6. And the Firebirds will look to respond with a touchdown of their own. Trips out to the left this time. Quick screen pass out to the left to Lightbold, and he's going to get tackled at around the 25-yard line. Third down and 6 coming up at the 24-yard line. Trips out to the left this time for Edison. He rolls out and he fires down the middle. That's going to be caught at around the 35-yard line, and he gets tackled at the 38. And that was Braylon Preston on the reception. So Edison with a little spin move as he tried to fake out a couple of defenders who were waiting for the bubble screen pass out to the left and found an open receiver to Braylon Preston down the middle for the first down. 1:14 left to go in the first quarter. It's going to be first down and 10 at the 38-yard line of Free State. Edison keeps it himself to the right. He's at the 40, and he runs down the sideline. He's still going, And he breaks a couple of tackles and jukes a couple of defenders, and he's around the 29-yard line of the Eagles. So Edison keeping it himself. He stays in bounds. He jukes a couple of defenders, breaks a couple of tackles, and gets to around the 29-yard line. It'll be first down and 10. Edison with another nice keeper on the quarterback option. 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Trips out to the left again. They'll hand the ball off to Lincoln up the middle, and he gets a gain of about 4 as he gets tripped up at around the 25-yard line. Less than 30 seconds left to go now. We'll see if the Firebirds get at least one play off before the end of the first quarter. Second down and 7 at the 26-yard line. Trips out to the left again for the third straight time. Edison in shotgun with Grant Lincoln out to his left. He keeps it up the middle. He jukes a defender. Doesn't get a whole lot right there. He only gets a gain of about 2 as he gets to around the 24-yard line, and that will be the end of the first quarter. Free State trails the Olathe North Eagles 13-7. When we come back, Free State will remain with possession as we begin the second half. You are listening to Kansas High School football here on A10varsity.com.
At Price Chopper, we're always chopping prices. Just like we're always making sure to keep our shelves stocked with the affordable, high-quality food your family loves. We're here to ensure the products you want are always right where you need them, when you need them. And with budget-friendly options on every shelf, you can be sure you're getting the very best for less. For freshness, selection, and low prices, can't...
Jack's that carryout comes in clutch.
And we welcome you back to our live coverage of Kansas High School football here on A10varsity.com. My name is Austin Eckert as we begin the second half between the Olathe North Eagles and the Free State Firebirds. 13-7, Olathe North is the score. Edison drops back to pass. He looks down the middle. That's going to be caught. Quick slant pattern. He's around the 15. He gets pushed back to around the 16. We'll see if they give him forward progress, but it will be enough for the first down. Pass was complete to Devin Hamilton. And we've seen this a few times already here in the first quarter and to start off the second quarter, if you will. And the slant patterns for the Firebirds have worked out in their favor. It'll be first down and 10. Trips out to the right. Edison will keep it himself up to the left. And he's not going to get much right there as he only gets to about the 13-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 2 or 3. But based on what we've seen from the Firebirds, it's been pretty consistent. Either it's a bubble screen, a quick slant pattern down the middle, or a quarterback keeper. We haven't seen much of Grant Lincoln so far. He's only gotten a couple of carries. We'll see if they feed him the ball more. It's now going to be second down and 8 at around the 14-yard line. Edison is all by himself in shotgun. He rolls out to his right. He looks down the middle of the field. Is that pass going to be intercepted? It's going to fall incomplete. It looked like the ball bounced on the ground first before it fell into the hands of the receiver. Not sure who was on the receiving end of that pass, but it's going to be third down and 8. Almost another interception from Edison. 10:48 now left to go here in the second quarter. Third down and 8 at the 14-yard line. Trips out to the right this time. Edison drops back to pass. He looks to his left. He rolls out to his right. There's a couple of defenders coming. He fires. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. He's down the far sideline. He's at the 30. He's at the 40. And he gets tackled and pushed out of bounds at around the 36-yard line. And Wesley Edison throws his second interception of the ball game. And the Eagles take it back to around the 36-yard line. And that's the second turnover for this Firebird offense. And now it'll be first down and 10. Wesley Edison with his second interception. Two receivers out to the right. He drops back to pass. He looks down the near sideline. It's going to be down the middle of the field, but there is going to be a flag on the play. It might be pass interference. We will see. And I thought Sarver was trying to lob that towards to the near sideline, but he just threw it in the middle of the field. It was kind of hard to tell with the ball angle. But it will be pass interference on the Firebirds. And that'll put the Eagles at midfield, and it'll be first down and 10 after the pass interference call. Sarver in the pistol. He keeps it himself to the right. He jukes a couple of defenders. He cuts to the middle, and he gets tackled at around the 45-yard line. Ball's going to be spotted at around the 46-yard line. It'll be second down and about 6 to go. 10:06 left to go here in the second quarter. They'll hand it off. It only gets about 2 right there. It's not going to be much. It'll be a gain of 1. And that'll be third down and about 4 to go. At the 44-yard line of Free State. He drops back to pass. He looks to his left. It's going to be overthrown and incomplete. And now fourth down and 4 coming up. Similar situation what we saw on the first drive of the ball game for the Eagles as they converted on a fourth down and 3 at the Firebird 39-yard line, if you guys remember. But this will be their second fourth down conversion attempt. They are 1 for 1 tonight. Can they make it 2 for 2? Two receivers out to the left. He'll set a receiver in motion. Sarver drops back to pass. He looks down the middle, and that's going to be caught at the 15, at the 10, at the 5, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Olathe North. And the Eagles get 6 on a fourth down and 4. And that was Cole Smither on the touchdown reception. And now the score reads 19-7. The extra point coming up here for the Eagles. They're actually going to go for 2 as they miss the extra point to start the ball game off. Looking to go for 2 to make this a 14-point ball game. Here, takes the snap. He runs up the middle, and he's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And now Olathe North is up by 14 by 2 touchdowns as they convert on the fourth down and 4 play. And they get in the end zone for 6. And then they get the 2-point conversion after missing the extra point earlier to make the score. Olathe North 21, Free State 7. We'll keep it here as Free State will get the ball back here pretty quickly. But on fourth down and 4, Jamison Sarver found Cole Smither in the middle of the field for a long pass and brought it in at around the 15-yard line and ran it into the end zone untouched. 9:33 left to go here in the second quarter. And the Firebird offense already has 2 turnovers. And it's resulted in 14 points. So it's been the biggest difference in this ball game so far, but Free State will look to respond after their second turnover and after giving up a touchdown on fourth down and 4. And Olathe North will kick it back to the Firebirds. And the kickoff will bounce around at the 5-yard line. They'll have to fall on top of the ball. It's not going to be enough of a return, and he gets tackled at around the 6. And the ball bounced at around the 5-yard line. It didn't move at all. It didn't bounce up and down. It didn't really go anywhere. It stopped directly at the 5-yard line. And he had to pick it up and return it and couldn't find an opening. And the Firebirds are going to start with poor field position. They'll put the ball at around the 10-yard line, and that's where the Firebirds will begin their 4th offensive drive of the game. 9:28 now left to go in the second quarter. First down and 10 at the 10-yard line. Trips out to the left of Edison. He hands the ball off up the middle and doesn't get much right there. Grant Lincoln gets the carry. And he's one of the 22 seniors that were honored here tonight for senior night, alongside his quarterback Wesley Edison and many others. 9 minutes left to go here in this one. Trips out to the left again. Edison play action pass. Dumps one off. That's going to be complete at around the 15, and he gets to about the 17. That was Braylon Preston on the reception. And it won't be enough for the first down. It'll bring up third down at about 3. It's going to be a gain of about 6 off the reception from Preston. We'll see what the Firebirds do here on this third down and 3. In their own territory at the 17, Wesley will take it up the middle all by himself, and he gets to about the 20. Will it be enough for the first down? It seems like it will be the case. And it will be enough for the first down. It's going to be a gain of about 4 for Wesley Edison. They'll spot the ball at the 21-yard line. And now it'll be first down and 10 with about 8 minutes to go. 2 receivers out on both sides. Edison takes the snap. He looks to his left, and that pass is going to fall incomplete, almost intercepted again. So he kind of threw it into double coverage into the direction of Devin Hamilton. And now it'll be second down and 10 coming up at the 21-yard line. Two receivers out on both sides. Wesley Edison takes the snap, play action pass. Quick pass down the right side. It's going to be caught at around the 35-yard line. It'll be enough for another first down. It looked like that was Landon Leipold on the reception. It'll be another Free State first down. They'll put the ball at around the 36-yard line. And again, the Firebirds are looking to respond after the 2 turnovers, which resulted in 14 points to make this a 14-point ball game. Edison is all by himself in shotgun. He'll keep it to the left side. Doesn't get much right there. Only gets a gain of about 2. It'll bring up second down and 8. Now you have to think, if you're Free State, do you try to draw out as much the clock as you can, considering that you get the ball to start off the second half? Edison drops back to pass. He rolls out to his right. He's flushed. He can't find an open receiver, and he'll fire to the near sideline. That's going to be caught at about the 44-yard line. And he connects with Liam Stramberg. It gets a gain of about 6 right there. It'll be third down and 2. And Stramberg gets to about the 44-yard line, and all the Firebirds need are 2 more yards to get the first down. Edison drops back to pass. He'll keep it himself up to the left side. He's down the near sideline. He stiffs arms a defender and gets to about the 32-yard line. And another first down for Wesley Edison. Ball will be spotted at around the 32-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 with trips out to the right this time for Edison. He'll hand the ball off to Lincoln, and he's met immediately as he gets tackled at around the 31-yard line. Only gets a gain of about 1 right there. And the defensive line for the Eagles met Lincoln immediately. It'll be a gain of about 1 right there. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Edison rolls out to his right. He quickly dumps it off to Lincoln. He breaks a couple of tackles, and he gets to about the 18-yard line. And the Firebirds are in the red zone. First down and 10 coming up. They'll mark the ball at around the 18-yard line. So a quick dump off pass to Lincoln will be enough for another Firebird first down. 5:45 left to go here in the first half. 21-7 is your score. Trips out to the left this time for Edison. He'll send a receiver in motion. He'll motion behind him. Edison takes the snap. He keeps it up the middle. Gets a gain of about a few right there. About 3 or 4 yards right there for Edison on the quarterback keeper. And that was Trevor Vasquez on the stop for the Eagles. A little over 5 minutes left to go here in the first half. 2nd down and 5 at the 13-yard line. 21-7 is your score. And again, the Firebirds are looking to get into the end zone after the 2 interceptions. 2 receivers out on both sides. Edison takes the snap. He keeps it himself again. Tries to juke out a defender and is met immediately in the backfield. Looks like it's going to be a loss of about 2. And now we'll see Grant Lincoln check into the game. It'll be 3rd down and 7 at the 15-yard line. A loss of 2 on the quarterback keeper. Trips out to the left this time. 3rd down and 6. Pump fakes. Looks to his left. Throws in the end zone. It's going to fall incomplete. Pass was intended for Braylon Preston. And it's going to bring up 4th down, and they'll send the field goal unit out to attempt the field goal. And it was almost another interception for Jalen Watson, who was in the back of the end zone on the coverage. And now Yusuf Iskandrani will come out to attempt the field goal with 4:19 left to go here in the second half, or in the second quarter. 21-7 is your score. And with a field goal right here, it'll make this an 11-point ball game. Snap spot, the kick is up, and it is no good. Wide to the right for Yusuf Iskandrani. And the Eagles get another big stop on defense. So the 2 interceptions, and now a missed field goal for the Firebirds. And now the Eagles will take over at their own 15-yard line. And now the Eagles will look to make this a 3-possession ball game, hopefully, on this drive. After those 2 interceptions and the missed field goal. 1st down and 10 at the 15. He'll drop back to pass. He rolls out to his left. He's flushed. There's laundry on the field, and he's met immediately in the backfield at about the 10-yard line. We'll see what the call is on the field. Hang on for a minute. It could be holding on the Eagles. We'll see what the call is, as it looks like Olathe North is moving back a few yards. They're going to decline the penalty because of the sack. We'll see where they mark the ball. I think they'll move it back to the 10-yard line. Or Jamison Sarver couldn't find an open receiver, tried to elude a couple of defenders, but he was met in the backfield for a sack. And now it'll be 2nd down at about 17 to go. 2 receivers out to the left. He'll keep it himself to the right side. He finds an opening at the 25, at the 30, and he gets tackled at around the near sideline at the 33-yard line. So that'll move the chains as Sarver finds an opening to the right side and gets a first down on 2nd down and 17 after the sack. Quick snap, and it's going to be likely a false start on the Eagles. Looked like they got the snap off a little bit too early right there. 3:48 left to go here in this one in the first half. 21-7 is your score. And the Eagle defense with 2 interceptions so far in this ball game and a stop on defense after the missed extra point. He rolls out to his left. He fires down the middle. It's going to be tipped, and it's almost going to be intercepted, but the ball's going to fall to the ground, and it's going to be incomplete. That pass was intended for Xavier Woods, and it almost landed into the hands of Braden Byrne, the cornerback for Free State. It'll now be 2nd down and 15 at the 29-yard line. With the false start penalty, it moves them back 5 yards. 2 receivers out on both sides. Sarver drops back to pass. He fires down the middle. That's going to be caught at the 36. And that's where he's going to get pushed out of bounds. And that was Aiden Bruce on the reception. And Aiden Bruce scored the first touchdown of the night on a quick bubble screen to the left as he juked a couple of defenders and found himself into the end zone. It'll be 3rd down and 8 at the 36-yard line. Sarver rolls out to his left. He looks down the middle. That's going to be caught. It's going to be enough for the first down. He jukes a couple of defenders, and he gets tackled at around the 49-yard line. And they are in Firebird territory. Less than 3 minutes left to go here in the first half. First down and 10 coming up. Sarver lines himself up in the pistol formation. He hands it off to Porter up the middle. He finds an opening and gets tackled at around the 30-yard line. So a quick handoff to TJ Porter, who I talked about to open up the broadcast. Quickly gets up the middle, finds an opening, gets to about the 30-yard line for a big gain. It'll be 1st down and 10. They'll mark the ball at about the 29-yard line. Sarver will roll out to his right. Quick dump off pass. He's at the 20. Gets tackled at around the 16. That was Samuel Simmons on the reception. That's his first reception of the night. And another first down for the Eagle offense. 2 receivers out on both sides. Sarver is in the pistol formation. He'll quickly dump it off to Porter. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. And he dives for the pylon. The ball comes out. Will it be Firebird ball? It looks like it might be a touchback as Porter tried to extend the ball to the goal line, but the ball came out. Hang on for a minute, folks. We'll see what the officials have to say. But one of the officials got into the middle of the play and was tackled at around the 5-yard line. Hopefully he's okay as the medical officials come out and talk to him real quick. But we do have an injury in the back of the end zone as well. Not sure who's in the back corner, but we'll step aside for a quick moment and we'll get the situation figured out when we come back. You are listening to Kansas High School Football here on A10varsity.com.
This isn't just any burger run. This is a burger run for Whataburger Sweet and Spicy Bacon Burger. 2 fresh all-beef patties with melty cheese, grilled onions, crispy bacon, and sweet and spicy pepper sauce. One for you, one for him, and one for your unofficial roommate, Brad. Always order an extra. You know, for Brad. The all-time favorite sweet and spicy bacon burger from Whataburger. Just like you like it.
And we welcome you back to our live coverage of Kansas High School football here on A10varsity.com. It looks like it's going to be a touchback as TJ Porter caught the quick bubble screen out to the left, found an opening to the far sideline and tried to dive for the pylon, but the ball came out. And it will be a touchback. So Free State gets a huge break right there. And Porter doesn't get the touchdown. And Free State will take over at their own 20-yard line off the touchback. So that play right there, folks, could have possibly shifted the direction of this ball game. Edison drops back to pass. He's met in the backfield. He eludes a defender. He looks down the middle. That's going to be caught. He gets to about the 33-yard line, and that's where he's going to be tackled. Edison eludes a sack and finds an open receiver for a Free State first down. First down and 10, quick snap. Edison drops back to pass. He looks down the middle. That's going to be caught at the 35, and he gets tackled. The ball comes out. The ball comes out. Who will fall on top of it? It looks like the Eagles fall on top of the ball. It looked like that was Devin Hamilton on the reception who coughed it up at around the 25-yard line. And the Eagles get another turnover on defense. 2 interceptions, and now a fumble. And just a moment ago, Olathe North almost scored a touchdown, but they fumbled it at the goal line. Free State gets the ball back. They get a first down. Big play results in a fumble. And Olathe North on defense gets their 3rd turnover of the ball game. And now they'll take over at their own 8-yard line with 1:30 left to go here in the first half. Back and forth we go here, folks. Sarver with a quick dump out pass to the left. He jukes a couple of defenders and he gets to about the 23-yard line. My goodness gracious. We had a touchback, which could have been a touchdown for Olathe North. And then Free State immediately gives the ball back to the Eagles. Quick dump out pass to the right this time. It's going to fall incomplete as the ball will go in and out of the hands of Samuel Simmons, it looked like, on the receiving end of that pass. 2nd down and 10 coming up at the 23-yard line. $1:13 left to go here in the first half. And the Eagles will look to get some points on the board before they go into halftime. 2 receivers out on both sides. Sarver drops back to pass. He's flushed. He looks down the middle. That's going to be caught at around the 25-yard line and gets to about the 29. And that pass was caught by Miller Jones. And we will have our 2nd timeout on the field for Free State. But we'll keep it here for right now. So Free State calls their 2nd timeout of the first half. And the Eagles have all their 3 timeouts. They haven't used one here in the first half. But the Firebirds so far in the first half, again, 3 turnovers and a missed field goal opportunity is what's keeping this game separated by 14 points. Less than a minute left to go here in this one. 59 seconds are left on the clock. It'll be 3rd down and 4 coming up after the timeout at around the 29-yard line. But my goodness gracious. Again, Sarver found TJ Porter, tried to dive to the pylon for the touchdown. He fumbled it almost immediately when he got to the goal line, and it resulted in a touchback. And then Wesley Edison tried to connect with Devin Hamilton for a big play, and then he fumbled it right after he caught it. And the Eagles recovered the ball at around the 8-yard line. And that's how the Eagles got the ball back almost immediately after the touchback. 5 receiver set, trips out to the left, and Sarver is all by himself in shotgun. Throw down the middle, it's going to be tipped, and the ball's going to fall incomplete. Almost another tip drill interception right there. But the pass is going to fall incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now, what do you do if you're Olathe North? It's less than a minute left to go here in this one. I would imagine they're just going to have to punt the ball away. But the Firebirds get a break on defense and get a stop after the fumble. Sarver will punt it away, and the punt's going to be blocked. It's going to be recovered at around the 37-yard line. He's down the far sideline and gets pushed out of bounds at around the 25. And the Firebirds block the punt. And it's recovered at around the 37-yard line. It gets to about the 25. So the Firebirds block the punt, and they get the ball back at the Eagle 24-yard line. That's where they're going to muck the ball. So back and forth we go with the mistakes here, folks. One timeout left for the Firebirds. 50 seconds left to go here in this one. Edison drops back to pass. He rolls out to his right. He's flush. He's going to keep it up the middle. He jukes a couple of defenders and gets to about the 15. And it looks like he might be a little short of the first down marker as he gets a gain of about 9 right there. It'll be second down and 1. 30 seconds left to go. The crowd on their feet, hoping to maybe call a timeout after that run. It's going to be 20 seconds now left on the clock. 2 receivers out to the left. Edison takes the snap, play action pass. He looks to the near sideline. It's going to fall incomplete. And that'll be third down and 1. The clock will stop with 16 seconds left after the incomplete pass. And if you're Free State, you obviously have to get into the end zone to build up some momentum as you get the ball back in the second half. 2 receivers set out on both sides. Edison drops back to pass on third down and 1. He'll keep it up the middle. He jukes a defender. He's at the 5. He's at the 3-yard line. He dives for the goal line, and he doesn't get in. He's short at the 1-yard line, and we have laundry on the field. Hang on for a minute, folks. And another flag is thrown. Edison kept it himself on the quarterback keeper. Couldn't get into the end zone as he's short. It is going to be first down and goal coming up on this next play, but we have laundry on the field. Hang on for a minute. Not sure who the penalty is going to be on. This could be on Olathe North. We'll see. But 2 late flags were thrown after the run. The officiating crew talking things over real quick. Not sure what those late flags were for, but we'll find out. And I'm not sure if the penalty will stop the clock. We'll see. Free State might have to use their final timeout of the first half here in just a moment. And both teams were going to their respective sidelines, but then the officials asked them to come back out onto the field. Not sure what the flag was thrown for. We haven't seen anything yet. As the head official walks at around the 20-yard line, we'll see. And it's going to be a personal foul call on Free State and then an unsportsmanlike penalty on Olathe North, so the penalties will offset. But we will have a timeout on the field with about 7 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. So I'm not sure if Free State used their final timeout. But assuming after that penalty they did. But the penalties will offset. So after the play, personal foul call and then an unsportsmanlike penalty on both teams. So it looks like they're going to put the ball at around the 1-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And this likely could be the final play of the first half. And now we'll have 9 seconds on the play clock. 9 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. First down and goal coming up at the 1-yard line after the quarterback keeper from Wesley Edison. And again, the Firebirds need to get into the end zone if they want to build some sort of momentum, especially after the blocked punt. 9 seconds left, first down and goal at the 1-yard line. Trips out to the right this time. Edison is in shotgun. He rolls out to his right. He finds an opening and gets into the end zone. And it's going to be a touchdown for Free State. Wesley Edison finds the end zone for the second time tonight. This time he keeps it himself with the quarterback keeper to the right side. With 5 seconds left to go here in this first half. And now it's going to be 21-14 pending the extra point. Snap spot, the kick is up, and it is through the uprights. And now the Firebirds cut the Eagle lead to 7 as the score now reads Olathe North 21, Free State 14. And again, just to remind you, Free State gets the ball to start off the second half. And likely I would imagine that Olathe North isn't going to do anything when they get the ball back. Not sure if we'll see a return. We might. But the Eagles just might kneel the rest of the second quarter out and go into halftime up by 7. We will see. But we'll keep it here for right now. So the Firebirds get the ball back after the touchback that we saw moments ago. Big pass play results in a fumble. The Eagles take the ball over at their own 8-yard line. And then they had to punt it on 4th down and 4 deep in their own territory. And then the punt got blocked. It got returned to about the 26-yard line. And then Wesley Edison had a couple of nice quarterback runs up the middle. And then we saw the offsetting penalties on both teams. And then Edison found himself in the end zone for 6 for the second time tonight. And we saw that screen play and that trickery play from Landon Leipold to Edison. And now Edison keeps it himself for his second touchdown of the night. 21-14 is the score. 5 seconds left to go. Quick pooch kick. It's going to be fielded at around the 23-yard line. It is going to be returned as he cuts to the far sideline. He tries to find an opening, and it looks like he's going to get tackled at around the 27-yard line, and that's how this first half will end. The Eagles go into the half up by a touchdown. 21-14 is the score as we go into the half. We'll come back in about 15 to 20 minutes for the second half between Olathe North and Free State. You are listening to Kansas High School football here on A10varsity.com. We'll be back for the second half here in a few minutes.
This isn't just any burger run. This is a burger run for Whataburger Sweet and Spicy Bacon Burger. 2 fresh all-beef patties with melty cheese, grilled onions, crispy bacon, and sweet and spicy pepper sauce. One for you, one for him, and one for your unofficial roommate, Brad. Always order an extra. You know, for Brad. The all-time favorite sweet and spicy bacon burger from Whataburger. Just like you like it.
At Price Chopper, we're always chopping prices. We're here before the sun comes up until long after it goes down, working hard to keep prices low for your family. From the cashiers at the front of the store to our teammates in the back, throughout every department, we're all dedicated to bringing you your favorite food at prices you love. For freshness, selection, and low prices, Kansas City knows. Price Chopper.
I did that. Testing, testing, test. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Okay. All right. Hopefully everyone can hear us. We are back here on a10varsity.com. We do want to apologize for the technical difficulties that we've been experiencing throughout the third quarter. Apparently, no one could hear us. We couldn't really figure out why that was the case. But for those of you that have stuck around, we do want to say thank you. We appreciate your patience, and we do apologize for the technical difficulties. But it's going to be first down and 10 at the 21-yard line, and he is met in the backfield. And Sarver was met immediately in the backfield, couldn't find an open hole, and gets sacked in the backfield. And it's going to be second down and now long coming up. It's going to be a loss of 5. Second down at 15. Down the middle, it's going to be caught. Jukes a couple of defenders and gets to about the 30-yard line. Will it be enough for the first down? It looks like that will be the case. A gain of 17 on the pass play after the sack. And an Eagle first down. First down and 10 at the 33-yard line. 10:24 left to go here in this one. They'll hand it off to up to the middle. Breaks a couple of tackles and gets to about the 40-yard line. So a gain of about 6 right there. It'll bring up second down and about 4. And hopefully we're good for the rest of the game. I know we've been experiencing technical difficulties, and looks like we've got a timeout on the field. It looks like Free State is going to use one of their 3 timeouts remaining here in the second half. They'll use their first one. And that'll stop the clock with 9 minutes and 57 seconds left to go here in this one. We'll keep it here for right now. But a moment ago, Wesley Edison ran it in for a touchdown to tie it up at 21 apiece. And like I said, I know we've been experiencing technical difficulties, and we appreciate those who have stuck around with us. Not sure what happened. We were doing the game as we normally would do, and then I got some texts, and I got some messages letting me know that the mic wasn't working while we had everything plugged in, and we couldn't really figure out why that was the case and why no one could hear us. But we are back here live on the air here on a10varsity.com. My name's Austin Eckert, and thank you all so much for tuning in for tonight's game between number 6 Olathe South and number 18 Free State. 9:57 left to go here in the fourth quarter. We're tied at 21 apiece. And they'll hand it off to the left side and gets to about the 40-yard line. Doesn't get much right there or anything. No gain on the play. It'll bring up third down and probably about 4. They'll give him a gain of nothing, actually. So it'll be third down and 3. I thought he had lost a yard right there. But he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Less than 9.5 minutes left to go in this one. Third down and 3 at the 40-yard line. They'll hand the ball off again to the left side. He cuts to the middle, breaks a couple of tackles, and gets to about the 41-yard line. He exploded up the middle and found an opening for the first down. They'll call it on the Wildcat. I'll hand the ball off here. Jukes a couple of defenders and gets to about the 37-yard line. So on the Wildcat, the Eagles only get a gain of about 4 right there. Second down and 6 now coming up at the 37-yard line of Free State. Another Wildcat call. He'll keep it up the middle, finds an opening, jukes a defender, and gets tripped up inside the 30-yard line. Gets to about the 27. $8:37 left to go in the fourth quarter. It'll be first down and 10 at the 27-yard line. They'll call the Wildcat again. He'll keep it himself to the right side. Looking for an opening out onto the edge. And he only gets a gain of about a couple. A gain of about 7 right there on the Wildcat. That's the third time in a row that we've seen the Eagles call the Wildcat on offense. And we've now reached the 8-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Another Wildcat call. They'll hand it off up the middle. It only gets a gain of about a few, but it'll be enough for the first down. Gain of about 6. Right there from Aiden Bruce, who brought in the first score of the ball game. I'm not sure what's going on with Jamison Sarvers. We haven't seen him come back into the ball game. They're going to call the Wildcat for the 5th time in a row. We'll see if they keep doing this all throughout this drive. Fakes the handoff. He keeps it up the middle, breaks a tackle, cuts into the middle, and finds himself into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. He cut back to his left and found himself in the end zone, and that was TJ Porter. The man that I've been talking about all night long for the Eagles gets into the end zone again, and it's now 28-21 pending the extra point. Snap spot, the kick is up, and it is through the uprights. TJ Porter finds himself in the end zone on the Wildcat, and it's now a 7-point game. The Eagles lead it 28-21 with 7 minutes and 27 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll be back right after this short commercial break. You're listening to Kansas High School football here on A10Varsity.com. We welcome you back to our live coverage of Kansas High School football here on A10Varsity.com. My name is Austin Eckert, and thank you all so much for sticking around amidst the technical difficulties that we've been experiencing all throughout the second half with our microphone issues. 7:27 left to go here in this one, folks. TJ Porter found himself in the end zone for 6 to take the lead. For Olathe North, it's now 28-21. And the Eagles will kick it right back to the Firebirds as they'll look to respond after giving up the touchdown, after they had tied it up at 21 apiece. Low kick is going to be bounced around the 9-yard line. He'll have to return it again. And he'll get to about the 17-yard line. That kickoff didn't go inside the 5-yard line this time. It bounced around inside the 10. But those are just the type of kicks that we've seen all night long from the Olathe North kicking group. They have found a way to make their short kickoffs successful by trying to pin them deep in their own territory with the ball bouncing around. Because think about it, Firebirds, they're thinking that the ball is going to bounce into their chest immediately when it hits the ground, but that has not been the case. They're just going to have to fall right on top of the ball no matter where the ball bounces on the next kickoff. It's going to be first down and 10, and Edison will keep it himself up to the left side. He breaks a tackle, trucks over a defender. The ball comes out. We'll see who falls on top of the ball. And it's going to be Olathe North football. The 4th turnover of the night for Free State. And that fumble gives the ball right back to the Eagles after they capitalized on the opportunity to score the touchdown a moment ago to take the lead. And the Eagle defense gets their 4th turnover of the night. And now they'll take over at the Firebird 37-yard line. 7:13 left to go here in this one. And both of these teams have had so many mistakes all throughout the ball game, but it's been more on Free State tonight. They'll call the Wildcat again with TJ Porter. He'll keep it to the left side. He'll cut back inside the middle. He's still on his feet and gets to about the 27. So I'm not sure what's going on with their quarterback situation right now. But TJ Porter has been getting the majority of the snaps at quarterback in the Wildcat. And they're going to do it again. 2nd down and 2. To the left side, he tries to cut back into the middle, breaks a tackle. It's going to be enough for the first down as he gets inside the 25-yard line. And now 6:43 left to go here in this one. And now Jamison Sarver will check back into the ball game. So I'm not sure what was going on with him. Hopefully he's all right, but we've seen the Eagles go Wildcat in the past 9 plays or so. Sarver is back in the game. He'll hand the ball off again to Porter. Finds an opening to the left side, gets inside the 20-yard line. He gets a gain of about 6. See where they mark the ball. It is going to be inside the 20. And a gain of about 6 is what they will give Porter. And now it'll be 2nd down and 4. Coming up here for Olathe North as they look to close things out here late in the 4th quarter. Quick dump off pass to Porter. Breaks a tackle and gets to about the 15. And will it be enough for the first down? We'll see if he's going to be marked short. Only gets a gain of about 3 on the quick dump off pass. We're now under 6 minutes left here in this one. 3rd down and 1 coming up. Olathe North looking to capitalize off the Wesley Edison fumble. 2 receivers out to the left this time. 3rd down and 1. They'll hand the ball off again to Porter. Does he get enough for the first down? He's going to be marked at around the 14. It might be enough for the first down. We'll see. He's going to be short. So the Firebirds get the stop on 3rd down. Will they go for it? Or will they try to attempt the extra point? Decision time here for the Eagles as they're up by a touchdown. And they're inside the red zone. We'll see what they decide to do here. They're 2 for 3 tonight in 4th down conversions. Are they going to go for their 4th down conversion of the night? We will see. Their 4th down attempt. As we'll have a timeout on the field, and it will be on Olathe North. They'll use a timeout here late in this one. 4:41 left to go here in the 4th quarter. The Olathe North Eagles get a stop on defense after the fumble. It's now 4th down and 1. They're up by a touchdown. You'd have to think maybe you would try to at least kick a field goal to just make this a 2-possession game, but maybe they want to try and get a touchdown and put this ball game away. And like I said to open up the broadcast, folks, with a win tonight for Olathe North, they would get a top seed in the Kansas High School playoffs, which start next week. And as far as for Free State, if they find a way to come back and win this ball game somehow, they will clinch a share of the Sunflower League Conference title here on senior night. 4th down and 1 coming up. And they'll bring the offense back out on the field. 4:41 left to go in the fourth quarter. 4th down and 1 at the 15-yard line. TJ Porter lined up in the Wildcat position. He'll keep it up the middle, and it will be enough for the first down. TJ Porter with the big 4th down conversion. And the Eagles are now 3 for 4 tonight in 4th downs. And that will now keep the clock going as we now reach 4.5-minute mark. And both of these teams are actually, Free State only has 2 timeouts. Olathe North only has 1. As Free State had to charge one of their timeouts early in the fourth quarter. Reaching the 4-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. 1st down and 10. Porter will keep it himself on the Wildcat again. Cuts it to the left side and only gets a gain of about 2. That was Noah Rupp on the tackle. They won't give him anything on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. And the Eagles are inside the red zone looking to put this ball game away with either a touchdown or a field goal. And again, this would be a big win for Olathe North in terms of seeding for the playoffs, in which they start next week. 3.5 minutes left to go in this one. 2nd down and 10 at the 13-yard line. 28-21 is your score. They'll dump it off to Porter again. He's at the 10, he's at the 5, and he finds himself into the end zone. And it's an Olathe North touchdown. And that right there, folks, might have been the dagger. We'll see. There's still some time left on the clock. But that now makes it a 2-score game pending the extra point. TJ Porter again having himself a night. Gets into the end zone again. To make this a 13-point game, the snap spot, kick is up, and it is through the uprights. And Olathe North, late in the fourth quarter, gets a 4th down and 1 conversion on the Wildcat from TJ Porter, and a quick dump-off pass gets him in the end zone again to make this a 14-point ball game. 3:24 left to go in the fourth quarter, and Olathe North leads it 35-21. And like I said, we'll keep it here right now, but that fumble from Wesley Edison gave the Eagles a huge advantage, and they took advantage of that opportunity and found the end zone again for the 5th time tonight. And now the Firebirds, they're down by 2 scores. We've seen crazier things happen, especially late in the football season, in any level. You just never know what could happen. I was here for last week's game, and I don't think anyone expected to see the finish that took place here at Free State. 3:24 left to go here in this one, and they'll send the kickoff. It'll be fielded inside the 10. They'll take it out again. He'll get to about the 21-yard line. And a good return right there for the Firebirds, and that's where they will take over. They'll take over at their own 21-yard line with 3 minutes and 19 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. And the Firebirds, they need a touchdown, and then you'd have to assume that they would need to go for the onside kick. They'll have to recover it and then get another touchdown to tie it up at 35 apiece. That would be the best case scenario for the Firebirds. And maybe push this game into overtime for the 2nd straight week. Edison in shotgun with 2 receivers out on both sides. He looks down the middle, That pass is going to be tipped, and it'll fall incomplete. And Braden Blanchard was the intended receiver on that pass play, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. It'll stop the clock at 3 minutes and 15 seconds. 2nd down and 10 at the 21. Edison in shotgun. He'll keep it himself. He cuts it to the left, tries to cut back into the middle. We have Laundry on the field as there's a flag at around the 20-yard line. He gets to about the 29-yard line. We'll see what the call is on the field. It could be coming back on the Firebirds. It looks like it's going to be holding. So it'll push the Firebirds back about 10 yards right there. And now 2nd down and 20 at the 11-yard line of Free State. 3:09 left to go. 2nd down and long coming up. Trips out to the right this time for Edison, with Lincoln out to his right as well. He'll take the snap. Looks over in the middle. Has plenty of time in the pocket. He'll try to make something out of nothing right there, and he gets to about the 16-yard line. He gets a gain of about 5 on the quarterback keeper. Less than 3 minutes now are left here in this ball game. 3rd down and 15 at the 16-yard line of Free State. They need a big play right here to keep this a ball game, hopefully. Trips out to the right this time. Edison in shotgun. He'll drop back to pass again. He's flushed. He can't find an open receiver. He jukes out a couple of defenders. He fires to the left sideline. It's going to fall incomplete. And now 4th down and 15 coming up for Free State. And you'd have to assume if they don't get this 4th down right here, the ball game could be over. 35-21 Olathe North. 4th down and 15 at the 16-yard line. 2:29 left to go here in the 4th quarter. And it looks like Free State is going to call their 2nd timeout of the 2nd half. But when we come back here in a moment, Free State will look to capitalize on a 4th down and 15 at their own 16-yard line to hopefully continue this ball game. You're listening to Kansas High School football here on A10Varsity.com.
Jackstack carryout comes in clutch.
And we welcome you back to our live coverage of Kansas High School football here on A10Varsity.com. 4th down and 15 coming up at the Free State 16-yard line. And this could be the ball game right here if Free State does not convert on this 4th down and long. 4th down and 15. Edison in shotgun, 2 receivers set out on both sides. He's flushed. He tries to keep it himself up the middle. He gets to about the 30 and doesn't get enough for the 1st down as he continues to push forward inside the 40 and gets to about the 43-yard line. My goodness gracious, what a play from Wesley Edison on the quarterback keeper. Couldn't find an open receiver, took it upon himself to keep it up the middle and found himself a big gain of yards. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 at the 42. Edison takes the snap. The clock is still rolling. We're reaching the 2-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. He can't find an open receiver, and he is met immediately in the backfield at around the 32-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 10. And Edison tried to make something out of nothing again. A loss of 10 on the sack. 2nd down and 10 now coming up at their own 32-yard line after the big play on 4th down and 15 from Wesley Edison. 1:38 left to go. The clock is still rolling. 2 receivers set out on both sides. Edison back to pass. He looks to his left. That's going to be caught. Tries to juke around a couple of defenders and gets to about the 37-yard line. And that was Braden Blanchard on the reception. And now 3rd down coming up. Clock continuing to roll. Free State only has one timeout, trips out to the right. Edison dropping back to pass. He looks down the middle, and that's going to be caught at around the 42-yard line of Olathe North, and it will be enough for the first down. That was Devin Hamilton on the reception. 1 minute and 10 seconds now remain on the clock. Trips out to the right. Edison in shotgun. He drops back to pass. He looks to his right. He fires down the far sideline, and that is going to fall incomplete. He was looking for Hamilton again. But the pass is going to fall incomplete. Could have been a big play right there for the Firebirds. 2nd down and 10 now coming up. But Wesley Edison trying to do his best to keep this a ball game as they're down by 2 touchdowns. Same formation again here on 2nd down and 10 at the 42-yard line of the Eagles. Edison drops back to pass. He's flushed, tries to keep it up the middle again, and gets to about the 36-yard line. It looks like Free State will probably have to call one of their timeouts, and they will. That'll stop the clock with about 47 seconds remaining. Here in the 4th quarter, we'll keep it here. It'll be 3rd down and 5 after this upcoming timeout, but Free State, I believe, has used their final timeout of the ball game. Again, the clock stops at 47 seconds left. As I can see out to my left, the Olathe North student section celebrating right now. They're up by 2 touchdowns. Still some time left on the clock. And who knows, Free State could score on this next play. We'll see. Things get crazy late in the season, and you just never know. We saw it last week. But who knows? Both teams will take the field again on a 3rd down and 4 at the 36-yard line of Olathe North. Free State needs to score a touchdown quick and hopefully recover the onside kick. 3rd down and 4. Edison drops back to pass. He looks to his left. He's flushed. He can't find an open receiver. He looks downfield. That pass is going to be tipped, and it's going to be intercepted at around the 25-yard line. He tries to return it down the far sideline, and he gets pushed out of bounds inside the 45-yard line of Olathe North. And that might have done it right there. It looked like that pass was intended for Landon Leipold off of the fingertips. And it lands into the hands of Olathe North for their 3rd interception of the night. They'll spot the ball at the 48-yard line of Olathe North. And it looks like they're just going to kneel out the clock. Victory formation for Olathe North. And that's going to be the final play of this ball game. Olathe North comes into Lawrence and takes down Free State on their senior night and secures a top seed in the Kansas High School football playoffs, which again will start next week for both of these teams. Your final score tonight from Free State High School here at Firebird Stadium: Olathe North 35, Free State 21. Just a quick couple of things before we close out tonight's broadcast. We do want to apologize for the technical difficulties that we experienced in the 3rd quarter. Everything here in our setup was plugged in, everything was good, and we just don't know why the audio wasn't working. Thankful to all the people that reached out and let us know about the situation. Otherwise, we might have gone the rest of the second half without even knowing the audio wasn't working. I mean, we're always onto it. But nevertheless, we got the audio to work eventually. And for those of you that stuck around and kept it here on a10varsity.com, I just want to say thank you for your patience. And I am sincerely sorry for those technical difficulties that we experienced tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the broadcast, though, other than the technical difficulties that we experienced. But it was a fun football game here in Lawrence, Kansas, between Olathe North and Free State. So the Firebirds will fall to 6-2 in the regular season before they head into the Kansas high school football playoffs. And then for Olathe North, they'll finish the regular season 7-1 on the season, and they'll secure again a top seed in the Kansas high school football playoffs. 35-21 is your final score from Free State High School here at Firebird Stadium. My name is Austin Eckert. Thank you all so much for spending your Friday night with me. I hope to see you all again for the next broadcast, whichever one that ends up being. I hope to see you all again for the next game. Truly appreciate you all spending your Friday night with us. It was a fun one here in Lawrence, but Olathe North comes out on top over the Free State Firebirds. Again, 35-21. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you next time.